Had a much improved quarter in terms of offensive production as they've got 21 points, but unfortunately they've given up 30. Check that 33! Look at this again.
Yeah, hard it is to swish a half-court shot, Olivia Miles. You are outdoing yourself, making it look easy. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the Irish.
Freshman from LA. Trying to beat the buzzer, Miles. Got it!
Tied at 66. Citron has to get it in, has timeouts if needed. Here is Miles, 5 seconds left. Miles up under and in! Olivia Miles with 2 seconds left.
First of all, an incredible play by Olivia Miles. What a tough shot and finish.
I'm going crazy. I said, Butch, you've been fired before. I need a job. And a strong finish by Miles again. As we'll take a look at Miles finish this. They come back. I was doing the schedule, so we scheduled our exhibition game on January 2nd.
What a nice assist.
Yeah. She's made. Oh, look at Miles taking it into her own hands.
Olivia Miles is a 50, 40, 80 player, which means 50% from 2, 40% from 3, and better than 80% from the free throw line. Both she and Hidalgo have those numbers. Very impressive. And Miles gonna stay with your matchup right here. Miles. Oh, nice step back beyond the line for 3. There's a slip by King, so Miles could pull it back. Off the cross, the step back, where she's had success, and Westbelt is really physical in that matchup. Miles feeling it right now, and a shimmy shot. Holloway now with 7, but there's the...
If there's a silver lining, because you don't want to continue to give Notre Dame multiple possessions, but it's that those are dead balls, and Olivia Miles starting to heat up.
Keeping them off the glass will be pivotal for Notre Dame. Deep 3-ball.
No rush here for Notre Dame. Miles playing with patience, creates some space.
Something that USC has gotten away from is their movement off the ball on offense.
Not only her scoring ability, but she averages close to 3 steals a game, and she's a playmaker for her teammates. She's leading the team in assists.
Miles, what a crossover to get space. Christina Garcia. Now Miles all alone for 3.
Reverse the ball, and you make them rotate, and then you can get to the rim. Notre Dame has to guard the ball, not the action. Deep 3 is good. Hidalgo with 16 to lead all scorers. Miles with 6. And there's Olivia. Sooners will try and bounce back from that tough Texas loss. Miles between the legs. Up to the shot clock's at 5 right here. Miles sees it, steps back, place it up, and hits it.
What a luxury when the 4-man can get the board and push herself.
Miles connects on a 3. Into Miles, down 3. Miles on the drive, lays it in. 16-0 boards to 7 in favor of Notre Dame. Miles curls it in.
Guard understands how to score. I'm excited to see how she's going to fit in, especially in Big Ten play. How does she make that?
Goodness, Olivia Miles. What a shot.
Developed on the court. She's an integral part of what they do. Olivia Miles gets her first.
Olivia Miles, what can she cook up? It's in her Louis bag.
He averages 6.3 per contest, does the St. Paul, Minnesota native. How about this lane to the bucket?
Trying to attack. They've thrown it around the gym here in the second half. Miles, the fake, the lay-in. And putting up some big numbers today, showing that they can play when they don't drop 80 as much.
And Hidalgo drains it. She has so many different capabilities. Here goes a steal by Olivia Miles, a nice one.
They literally will put the person that she's guarding in the corner of the floor so you can't affect the defense. But I tell you what, Olivia Miles is picking it up for this team.
Denise Brooks, Jeffrey Smith, Kevin Sparrick, our officiating crew. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight in Pittsburgh. Maddie Westbeld, healthy after missing the first 13 games of the season due to injury, and Olivia Miles showing she does not miss much.
Get too down about it, just got right back in the game, made a spectacular play.
She's saying too that, look,
no look.
Notre Dame's not the only show in town, but Citron. Tori Verdi, head coach for Pitt, said today at shoot-around, this is a toughness game, and one thing you cannot do is give up an open look. That's a second.
It's somebody who moves really, really well without the ball. Miles is out there having fun.
He's a lot of minutes, almost 30 per game. Miles just making life difficult. She's going to run out of three-point celebrations the way this thing's going.
I need to know what she's saying right now. You and I both know usually the team that is more aggressive gets the calls.
And they've also done a good job at the free throw line. 9 for 9 so far. Miles gets it to Citron.
How much work Miles does. I mean, that's all five Pitt defenders. Literally breaks everybody down and then finds their teammates. You know it. It is Sony and Olivia's night.
They are the two tonight so far, along with some points and contributions from King. Miles tapped that ball away, doing it on the defensive end too. Not a lot of second chance opportunities for the Panthers on the offensive end. Miles make it 5 for 5 for number 5. I'm telling you, she's going to have to dip into her bag of tricks just for the celebrations. Not only is Olivia Miles 5 of 5, but all of those are from 3. Johnson. I mentioned it earlier about how many times it is one and done. Either it's 5 and it's done in a good way, or they're at a measly 56% now from 3, by the way. Now right on cue. How about another?
She gives that to him.
Fine, not on the floor at the moment as Johnson misses. Hidalgo calls her own number and hits Westbell back in the game for the Irish. Prosper works it with the left, and Miles from the ACC logo, her first 2-point basket of the night is good.
Yeah, they have really played well in this quarter. It's just the separation in the threes. I mean, that's been the one thing that Notre Dame, you just can't stop it. What are you going to do?
But Olivia Miles continues to be a threat from beyond the arc. And she's got 7. That is 1 off the school record in terms of made threes in a game. Anybody going to stop Aaron Battle? Eventually, Notre Dame did. Miles.
Oh, I was expecting a 3 there.
It was too open. She had that. She had that in her pocket.
In the bag.
Near flawless in the first half. And pretty darn good in the second half, as that ties a Notre Dame record that goes back to 1998. 88-57, though. The Irish once again getting it done in impressive fashion.
Leah King is the transfer into Notre Dame, Roy, that everyone is looking forward to watching as well. She's somebody who can play without the ball.
Olivia Miles off the bounce is Coons. At this time, Miles clears. Already with 3 assists tonight. And sizing up the defender in the left-handed scoop.
As you're measuring the kind of shots you're getting against this defense, even if you're not making them, because you're building for your vision for the future.
Rebound corralled by King. Up and in for Miles and a chance for 3.
Hidalgo and Miles have to combine for a 3-to-1 assist-turnover ratio. Their combined career number is 2-to-1. I think if those numbers are measured, and this is a way to look at how Notre Dame can get to the next level.
Having done it for almost 20 years, Miles, another nifty finish. Coach Hooper doing well, and she took a picture with Mercy Hurst and the team out at midcourt early this morning at shoot-around. Miles, down low.
A lot of blitzing. Things. A lot of blitzing.
Miles, the dipsy-do up and in.
Boilermakers have missed the last 4 field goal attempts, and that now is turnover number 7 of the first quarter. Oh my, Olivia Miles. Bounce pass inside, stolen by King. Watch out for the Irish. Break away for Miles with the left hand.
She's really disruptive in those passing lanes, and she anticipates well.
Here's Olivia Miles. What a sweet shot.
One of the great WNBA players you're seeing. The Irish have a plethora of great WNBA players. As you see Miles get it to go. It makes these players see that getting to the WNBA is attainable.
Ball with the rebound. Miles steps into one.
Well, nice 3-quarter front on that defense on Goodman, able to get the deflection.
Miles, open lane, 88 points in a game. Mariam students can go over to a restaurant right on campus and walk home with some nachos and get a coupon. Miles, that's your number.
Kay Donahue puts it up, averaging 11.3, leads the team in scoring. There goes Hidalgo, and she'll put it up, and she'll put, that was Olivia Miles.
Yeah, that was Miles.
She's at 6'3", out of Troy, New York. Emma missed the first couple of ball games with injury. That one is knocked down, bucket good. Miles, well, a couple of step fakes and then drop a triple. There's a nice out of bounds play. Olivia Miles, she now has double figures. Nice pass. Miles sets her feet. Wow, they're not even hitting the rim.
Wow. It's just the ball movement.
I don't think I've ever said that since she came on campus. Man,
that's crazy.
That is a beautiful shot by Olivia Miles.
It'll be fun to watch him in March and remember when. Look at this finish.
That's Miles.
She surveys. Miles tees it up. Count it. And sometimes all it takes is seeing one go in. Miles with the step back. That's good.
Take some risks. Shoot the passing lanes. Be physical.
Miles back at it. Off one leg. Score remains the same. Miles realizes no one picks her up.
He transfer
back
to
Carlin.
Yep.
From Marquette.
Carlin back, which would be a good boost, but they've got everything.
All I wanna know is if you wanna ride with me, vibe with me. You can look to me if you get lost up on your way. So light up a flare, sound the Mayday. 'Cause I believe that we will find a way. Have faith it won't topple and fall. Society's so fickle and tall. Why are we divided by walls, so ready to war? Somewhere in the world, love conquers all. 'Cause baby, I'm addicted, yeah, in every way. 'Cause baby, I'm addicted, yeah, addicted to your state.
Some sort of award or acknowledgement for getting through that. Miles. Harmon has it popped away. For to shoot. Hidalgo after it. Throws it overhead to Miles. And Miles lays it in. What a highlight from the Star backcourt.
Hannah Hidalgo, like more than any other player in women's college basketball, wreaks havoc on the defensive end of the floor, gets a touch on it, then dives on the floor, trusts her teammates gonna be there, delivers it perfectly.
Here comes Hidalgo, the crossover, the kick. Miles, you bet! It's deflected and taken by Hidalgo. Another Texas turnover. Miles lays it in.
Olivia Miles showing some of that magic. Really trying to draw the foul, contact, no whistle. It's a 2 on air, and Olivia Miles gets the easiest layup of her career. Oh, Miles. Notre Dame in 2 games last year. King out to Miles. They left her open. Usually not a good idea. 5 minutes without a point. And then Miles cannot get anything going on offense. Miles makes the run 9-0. Citron dogged by Camp. Able to recover and then found Miles underneath.
Yes, and she made a good point. It's not just the rest of the game. It's all the other stuff that their staff does in terms of recovery, whether it's
treatment 2 or 3 times a day.
The #1 recruit in the nation. And as Elle was talking about on SportsCenter before the start of the game, maybe has surpassed the hype. Has Miles just shooing away Jen after the rebound. Miles step back is good. 10 offensive rebounds in that first half for Notre Dame. Miles fading, gets it to drop. Miles connects. Player in the nation who's as good of a passer as Paige Beckers. Miles pizza pies it on better than 50% shooting.
Yes.
Miles again cradles it home.
They get so many.
Notre Dame tops in the ACC with 6.5 blocks per game. Miles open in the corner, three-pointer. Citron extra pass. Miles in the corner. Got another one. Miles will do it herself. Too easy. Olivia Miles.
A 20-point deficit to beat Xavier, 72-60. And now here they are at Notre Dame experiencing one of the best teams in the country.
Miles beats the buzzer, and she's headed to the locker room. Smith right down the middle. King defends her well, and Miles pushes back the other way. Straight ahead she goes, banking it in. Olivia Miles with another one.
So a lot of Jersey connections
Yes,
today.
a lot of Jersey connections. As we mentioned, Lex Terrian being out. Right, Sal Maroon coming out of the locker room as well, putting up the points, and she can really score from the perimeter or put it on the floor.
So 6 rebounds, and now a steal for Carlin. Up ahead to King. She'll give it to Miles for 2.
Right, and Coach Danny is just chomping at the bit to get a full roster back.
We worked 2 jobs to help her and her sister have the resources they needed to pursue their dreams, and now here she is playing for Notre Dame. Miles on the run out, and another timeout by Virginia. Olivia Miles coming off her second triple-double of the season against Loyola Maryland. How about a little Euro step to the basket? Who continues to return from a surgery that she had in the offseason. They do anticipate her being ready very soon. As Hidalgo.
Mathematical background to explain it to me at a high level that I can put it in layman's terms for people in the audience that are listening.
Miles.
But, you know, like it's a power pole to me. You know, it could change, but right now it's Hannah, and she has the head-to-head win. Lace them up.
That's the new look, Debbie.
Is that what the kids do?
Miles for 3.
North Carolina shows a hedge, and that's what God dang is so long. And that's just a really
Crisp. Nice box out Notre Dame, and then the leak out Miles.
Now Miles steps back for the 3. She has improved so much in that area this season. And then a second consecutive steal. This time she'll drop it to Miles. Notre Dame on another run. Converts for her first bucket.
Great pull-up jump shot there by Sorby.
Miles with the 3-pointer again. 3-5-on-4 for the Irish. Miles will just do it herself. Too easy.
Yeah, beautiful 2-man game. I love the activity of Poole. She got the start today. She's making it count.
Miles making it count on the other end. McQueen going to work, tries it inside, taken away. Up ahead is Miles, catches in on the break. 7 to shoot, Thompson, no. Miles through traffic. Calls her own number, yes! It is a 7-point lead. Miles drives, beautiful finish.
That's too easy.
See if Hannah can play or will play in that one. Here's Miles, who's scoreless, no more. The other time in their last game, a loss to Louisville.
Well, the Irish are leaving some points on the table. They have 10 offensive boards. How about that move? Add another game where she's had 3 or more threes. We talked about how difficult her range can be.
Miles starting to take over now. Is you don't want to follow the legend. You want to be the person who follows the legend.
Right.
Let's go, Callie. Hang in there. Miles, little hesitation. Done with good defense, but she's scored. Miles saw a little bit of daylight.
UW transfer, George Washington University in our nation's capital. Westbell tipped it. Miles decided to bring it out and bury it. That's a 3.
Just 5 games and then was shut down after a leg injury. And there's Miles' quickness into the lane. Well, the middle of the zone is wide open and no one is working it. And you don't need it. Craval, who quickly finds Miles. Miles just blows by everybody and postmate. Prosper wisely takes it out. It didn't finish, but that was a great cut. You see the double team on the block, and great cut.
Wagner, who gets as many offensive rebounds as anybody, averaging 3 per game. Deep 3 from Miles is good. Turned over. Eagles went too quickly there. And Miles in transition is good.
Confidence to keep attacking and keep looking for your shot.
Turned over here. Miles' right hand is good. But just to finish the point, right? Citron missed her first, I think it was first 6 shots from the floor today, and has just 5 points.
Maybe she doesn't have to put up quite the same level of production she had last year now with all the new faces.
Almost there. But then Miles
playing so well in the month of January for the Hokies. It'd be big if she can play well tonight.
At the 3.5-minute mark of the opening stanza. Boy, how about the touch on that 3? Here's Nelson with a bucket.
Yeah, Hidalgo gambled that time, and there's that penetration.
In the continental United States, as some of the members, the clever members of our production crew pointed out today.
Does very well as far as getting into the paint. Here's Miles. Thought about the 3, run off the line, zigs in, and cups it home with the left hand.
Louisville coming out in a zone.
Miles, a 3 is good.
With LA and Jewel Lloyd in Vegas.
Been very active free agent piece, period. As Miles turns the corner and pizza pie.
1 seed. 2 games at home and then to the regional. And Olivia Miles continues.
Give you a blind resume this second half. Who's the number 1 seed? Coming in here on Sunday. And then a big finish for the Fighting Irish as they try and win the ACC. Still have contenders ahead on the schedule. And there's Miles.
We still have a lot of basketball to play.
Miles, Hidalgo. Miles keeps and scores.
Offensive rebound by King keeps it alive. Here's Miles in attack mode. Off the window and in.
The level that it requires in the ACC.
Everybody right now chasing the Irish, and that's why scoop to the hoop. Kick out. Here's Miles. The blow by and the finish.
Put some game pressure on Notre Dame.
We need to string together some stops. Instead, Olivia Miles. Miles, transition 3. It's good.
Second time. Everybody plays each other once. You play one team twice, and Louisville is Notre Dame's twice.
Miles, the blow by.
UConn, same thing. The way they play offense.
Miles knocks it.
They got numbers again. Hidalgo and Miles. Miles with the finish.
Now Miles. Nice crossover move to the free throw line and a step back. 6-0 Irish.
Ew.
Miles quickly down the floor. Look at this. Notre Dame on the move. There goes Miles. Racing down the floor. Miles in a blur. 2 more.
Shot that Miami has gotten tonight, and they could build off of it. Not if.
Miles, the telepathic passer.
Yeah.
This time, we'll take the shot.
Tilda Trieger, very capable and willing to take that shot.
So is Olivia Miles. Miles pull up is good. Wants the screen from Koval. Miles teardrop is good.
She's been really good in pushing and being fast. Right now, a couple times I think she's been too fast.
Miles, the silencer. James, step back 3, partially blocked by Miles. Miles on the receiving end from Hidalgo, lays it in. Miles launches and hits from 3.
Latson not on the floor at the moment for Florida State. Miles.
Pull up good. Coaching adjustment by Brooke Wyckoff to get her in the game against that zone.
Miles with the left. Largest deficit Notre Dame has faced all season long has been 13. That was against Utah earlier this season. Miles.
UConn obviously expects to win a championship every year, and now same at South Carolina. This is another place as Miles drains
that drive, and Hannah Hidalgo shook up a little bit. Nothing called. Miles. They do just kind of wear you down. Miles finishes with the left hand.
Thomas. Donovan tries to feed it up forward, and Notre Dame will take it right back. Hidalgo on the run. Finds Miles in transition for three. 3 of their last 4 have come down to that. As Miles. Westbeld. Miles on the drive, gets the layup.
They have lost in 3 straight Sweet 16, so a ton of experience on their end. A little ball fake and finish.
Connor with her second triple of the ball game.
You can't give her any space. She sees the floor so well, and she creates space.
Miles around.